Good evening, welcome to the stream. We're doing a flight, and it's very frosty tonight. We're doing a flight from Manchester to Dublin. We're in the PMDG 737 in the RYR livery. As flight number RYR 6 Delta Echo, if I remember rightly. We've got GSX on board, we've got a self-loading cargo. We keep losing connection with the internet, despite the fact I'm actually plugged directly into the modem. I'm not using Wi-Fi. But anyway, let's get inside, and if I can actually find any buttons. There we go. There's a battery. In fact, no, let's do this one first. Battery on. Let's just put some light switches on so that they stay on once we have put the light on, put the power on. Down to the FMC menu, FSX actions, ground services, GPU cart, and in fact, let's just do ground, external pit power, request it. Once we have it, this blue light above the ground power will light up. And we can switch across to ground power. So we are now on ground power. Take a look at our flight plan. So our cruise level today is flight level 280, 28,000 feet. So we just need to set this, but we're not doing it in any order. I need to follow a checklist. You alright, bud? Oh, that's 29. Let's get 28, 20. Just remind me, is it Curtis before I... Yes, it is. I'm sure it is. Good evening. My heavy breathing. I get confused by everybody's Twitch names and stuff because they're not usually the same. Right, let's work down some flows. So let's work down each of these panels. So in fact, let's start at the top. Let's put our IRSs on. And top down, all these will go off in a minute. Your damper we can't put on yet. We don't need any fuel on just yet. We will put this onto ground power currently. APU generator we've put across the ground, so that's fine. Sorry, the APU generator, the bus. Let's start our APU. Before we do that, let's put the left aft fuel pump on. Start the APU. We've got our position strobe on. Wing lights we'll put on. Logo light we'll put on. Let's just check that they've gone on. I've noticed it doesn't get very dark at night anymore, unless my monitor's too bright. But anyway, right. So working down the middle one, we've got lights on as required. Fasten seatbelt signs is off because we haven't fueled yet. And I think we should put our window heat on right away because it's frosty out there. We might get rid of a bit of it. It might not, because I'm not sure whether it's actually simulated. We'll put these pumps on. Everything else is fine down there. And then over here we will put so circulating fans are on, packs are on auto. Our system valve is open, and we're on, let's put APU bleed air. We've got our altitude, cruise altitude of 28,000 feet is plumbed in here for pressurization, and we're about 200 feet off the ground. Not off the ground, at altitude 200 feet at Manchester. APU power is now available, so let's flick across to that. So we're all good up there. Let's go down here. Let's put some lights on so we can see what we're doing. I have to work out the best way to get the view I need. There we go. I'll put some of these lights on as well. I'm not going to set the squawk yet, but I'm just going to put it to 2,000 just for ease. Okay, let's get our clearance at this point. So Manchester ground is on 121850. Boom. So we've got information Charlie on board, QNH is 1017. Let's put both our barrows onto hectopascals and press B to set the current QNH if it's going to work. There we go. Oh, we're offline again. Don't know why it's doing it. We're off to, where are we off tonight? Dublin. We're in the PMDG 737, which I am just about getting to grips with GSX. In fact, before I do anything else, let me just get rid of the stairs. Ground power we can keep. Go back to FS actions. Doors. Let's close the door for a minute and let's get rid of the stairs. Is the stairs over the next one? No, they're not. I think they're on ground services, aren't they? We'll release the stairs only because GSX is going to provide the stairs itself, so we don't want PMDG to be giving them as well. Let's have a look at the little display up here if we can see it. Can we see it? No, we cannot. There's all that frost on the window. Excuse me, sneezing. Bear with a minute. Yeah, I like it. It's so history of my flight simming. I used to use FSX and I used to use the standard 737 in FSX and basically just pressed E and it started the engines, and that's how I thought you did it in the real world. Just pressed a button, engine started. Then I got the PMDG 737 in FSX, and obviously it's a whole new level. You've got to do all the APU and everything else. So I was Boeing through and through until I got Microsoft Flight Simulator, and then the only aircraft that available at the time was the fly-by-wire, which was obviously an Airbus, so I had to learn Airbus. So I've since become through and through Airbus, so now I'm trying to go out of my comfort zone and go back to the PMDG and learn how to set up an old beast. But I think it's more fulfilling actually, just because you have to do more. But what was I going to do? I suspect GSX is going to ask us if we want to de-ice. Oh yeah, that's what I was going to do. Right, let's get GSX and request. Should we just do the whole thing, or should we just go jump to the chase of boarding? Let's get fuel.
Refueling truck is on its way.
In fact, let's set everything off.
Please don't load aircraft until the fuel truck arrives and ask to do it.
Request catering. Let's request boarding as well. We can refuel.
Boarding requested.
Not supposed to refuel while you're boarding, are you? But here we go. So we've got some stairs coming in through that truck. I've not set this particular stand up. You can program it all with GSX, can't you? Set it all up. Turn this music down a tad.
Catering vehicles are on their way.
Good, thank you. So are we refueling through the ground, or if we're going to get a... Oh yeah, far too many things here, isn't there? It's a bit cluttered, man. So we've got the GSX ramps up. We've got self-leveling cargo running also.
Do you want a board crew?
Yeah, we'll have a crew. We're not going to get very far if we don't have a crew, are we? Let's get the pilots on board. So technically we shouldn't have set anything up yet because there isn't even a pilot on board yet. But hey ho. I don't think we're parked in the right place, are we? No, we should be all the way back there. In fact, let's just do that, actually. I don't think I can do that while I'm doing stuff, so let's restart that. Restart GSX. The fly-by-wire NX. Yeah, I think it's... I've not flown it in a while, because I've got the Phoenix A320 as well, so I got started off with fly-by-wire. Loved that. Then got the Phoenix. Phoenix was a bit hit and miss, so I kept going back to fly-by-wire. And then the Phoenix, for some reason, suddenly started working better. and ended up being better than fly-by-wire. I still like fly-by-wire, just Phoenix, I don't know, it's just a bit tidier package, I think. So bear with me 1 minute while I just set this stand up so that I know what are we doing? Right.
Entering editor. Please wait.
This is a bit faffy, so just bear with while I just set this up if you're interested in it. GSX. So our parking spot is fine. We'll probably need to make the wings parking a bit bigger. There we go. Next object is the ground pole for the parking docking. I might just move it back a bit actually because I think it's a bit too close and I can't see it. Let's just move it back a tad. Next object is stop position, so we actually are completely in the wrong place for the stop, so we'll move the stop position back a bit because if you look down here, 737 is there, so let's just bring it all back. Which means that our thing will probably be in the wrong place now, but anyway. So we need to be on there, wheel needs to be there. Next object. The frustrating thing with this is you've got to use the drone to move around, which is a pain in the ass because you just want to move quick. Pushback truck, I can probably move him a bit nearer to start with, that's fine. Next object, front loader, baggage loader. So what I tend to do is get this out of the way and off. I know there isn't anywhere for it to actually come out there, but it just means it starts off the screen. This is another baggage loader, let's just put that one out there as well. Next is a redundant empty one, so we don't need that one. And then we've got the front baggage loader. We'll leave that there, that's alright. Rear baggage loader. I think we'd probably, in real life, it would be over here, not under the wing. So let's put it there. And we don't need that baggage loader, and we're not going to have stairs because I'm going to disable the stairs, so we'll just go next and next and next, and we're back to the beginning, so we can hit.
Exiting from editing mode. Please wait.
So we're now on the correct position, and I'm going to disable stairs so that it doesn't do that. Underground refueling we'll have, and no jetway, and airline codes we'll have Ryanair. You can't see this page, sorry. And Speedbird we'll have. And jetway code will have Ryanair. Apply. Okay, so now we can start loading. Except this time I'm not going to refuel, I'm just going to go straight for loading. Request boarding.
Boarding requested.
Still put stairs there, even though they're not going to move. No, they are going to move. Oh yeah, the stairs are going to move. What? Why did I say just to inhibit stairs? Stupid fool. Yeah, ignore me, I didn't even reposition that. Anyway, right, that's the place set up. Got stairs coming in. We've got them loading some baggage. Let's get our clearance actually while we're faffing around there. Manchester Ground, good evening. Ryanair 6 Delta Echo radio check.
Ryanair 6 Delta Echo, good evening, Manchester Ground, readability 5.
Thank you, and you 5 also.
C1
Ryanair
aboard
6
crew.
Delta Echo is Boeing 737-800 at stand 50. We've got information Charlie QNH1017 requesting our fire clearance to Dublin.
Ryanair 6 Delta Echo, could you just confirm your final cruise altitude for me, please?
I've got flight level 280, which I think is the max across to Edinburgh to Dublin.
That's perfect, thank you. You're cleared Dublin, the Eclad 1 Romeo departure, runway 23 right, squawking 3274.
Clear to Dublin via the Eclad 1 Romeo departure, squawk 3274, Ryanair 6 Delta Echo. All these controllers keep forgetting to give you a yes, you are correct. I'm assuming that's correct. That's right, so let's put our squawk in.
Passengers boarding starting.
Right, let's get self-loading cargo loading as well while we're at it. Crew, we're just about ready up here in the cockpit, so if you want to start opening doors and then the passengers. So we want 3, 2, 7, 4. Let's test our TCAS first. Test our TCAS. Look at those people, mad people. It's freezing out there. Get some clothes on, man. Jesus.
TCAS test failed.
Yeah, we've failed. Do you know why we failed? Because we haven't actually told it where we are yet. So let's go in here. FMC. Position. We're at Echo Golf Charlie Charlie. Don't need to put the gate in. Go next page. Get the GPS. Go back. Put the GPS there. We should now get a TCAS pass. Let's try it again. Oop. Where are we going? I'm going to try and download our route. So, Origin, we are...
I'm doing good.
Yeah, we passed it this time, so that's good. Right, Origin EGCC, destination Echo India Delta Whiskey. The current temperature at Dublin is -3. Sorry, Manchester. According to the ATIS, it's -3, temperature's -3, and the dew point is -4. So it might even be a bit misty out there. But yeah, -3. So, which, to be fair, with Microsoft Flight Simulator, is making the windscreen frosty, although it is disappearing now. Maybe that's to do with my heated windows. Right, let's go down here. Flight number today is Ryanair, Romeo Yankee Romeo 6 Delta Echo.
Hello.
And we're going to try and request a flight plan. EGCC to EIDW, that is the correct one. Select it or request it. Has it requested it? A request. Remember how to do it. Request. Come on. There we go. It's ready. So load it. So this is uploading our Symlink. Symlink? What's it called? I swear to God. Symbrief. Symlink? Symbrief. Activate it. Execute it. So if we go to our legs page now, we should have our route is already there. That's good. We just don't have our departure and arrival. It is Baltic. I'm gonna have to change the setting of the chat because the chat is the text is so small I can't even read it. But hey ho. Right. So departure from Manchester is via the 23 right, and it's the ECLAD 1 Romeo departure. There we go. And then start again. And then our arrival in Dublin, according to our flight plan, is runway 34, but I'm not doing that. I'm going to go to runway 28 left. So ILS 28 left. Which is there, and we're going to come in through the Bagza 3 Lima approach, which we might cut a little bit. But anyway, so these are our legs. We just need to check for discontinuities. Got one there. It's LATMA. Let's just pull that up there. We've got an altitude restriction at SITQ of flight level 200, so I'm going to put that in there now and get rid of that. And then we'll set our initial page up. Okay. I knew this was going to go pear-shaped. Let me... does it say the doors are open on here? I'm going to close that door and then open it again. See if that makes a difference. Nope. Hi, we're just about ready up here, so as soon as everybody's on board, I'm happy for to close the doors. Well, they're not getting on board because the self-loading cargo doesn't realise the doors are open. So it's not letting anybody on. Which is a bit of a bugger. Let's just open the doors again. Bing bong.
Okay, great. We're almost done.
You're not almost done. You haven't got anybody on yet. You've got one passenger on so far. I'm not doing that all the way through. Just close it. You want to exit self-loading cargo? Yes. Oh my god. Why does it keep losing connection? Sorry, I'm getting waffly here, aren't I? If you've got any questions, shout them out. Right, what self-loading cargo? I do like self-loading cargo. It's just that it doesn't get on with the PMDG very well because it doesn't know when the doors are open. So I'm going to fool it into thinking we've already got 10 passengers, and I can probably fool it into getting 10 passengers on. Start flight. Right, let's board them. I'll just fool it into thinking. Hey cabin crew, we're just about ready up here in the cockpit, so if you want to start opening the doors and then the passengers on board, that'd be great, thank you. I'll just be a minute here while we just pamper to self-loading cargo's needs and just open the door constantly so that it thinks the door's open. Blah blah blah. Yeah, I'm actually connected directly to my modem with a cable, a 30-meter cable, trailing its way from my bedroom down to the living room, and it's still disconnecting today. But VATSIM's staying connected and everything else is staying connected. So the SIM's obviously got an issue. I don't know. It's not saying it's disconnecting, but it is on the actual thing. Right, okay. Got all the passengers on board according to self-loading cargo, so that's fine. Right, let's set some things up here. So, we need to go and sort out our fuel. So, fuel today, I'm not doing this properly, by the way. This isn't how you're supposed to do it, I don't think. 5149 is what we need. So that's what we've got. Oh, zero fuel rate, 63.5. Does that mean it's high? Maybe, for the weather. Anyway, payload, we're not having that many passengers. We're having 110 passengers. Then we're having 0 cargo, although we probably would in real life. 0 cargo there. So our 0 fuel weight is now 51.7, so that is fine. So let's go back to FMC. Cruise altitude is 280. Flight level. I don't know what the cruise wind is. Transition level is 5,000 feet at Manchester. Zero fuel weight works out itself. Reserve. Sorry, just put 2. I don't work this out properly. I can't be bothered. Cost index. Should do well. Cost index is 25. N1 limit. I'm not going to derate because it's cold. That's off again. Goodbye. We're going to go flaps 5 for departure. Centre of gravity is 19.6, which gives us a V1 of 125, VR of 127, V2 of 139er. So we need to go up here, put 139er in our speed. What did I say? 139er. Yeah. So this is different to the Airbus where you don't have to do any of this sort of stuff. Let's put our flight directors on. Boom. Heading, we want to, let's go out so I can see it properly. Heading, we want to set runway heading, so it's 23, so it's about 230, I think it's 232 or something like that. Let's put that as 232, so it's runway heading. And in theory we should put this as 5,000 feet, but what I'm going to do is actually just put it to our cruise level, because we probably won't have VATSIM for very long. There we go, right, so everything's set. I'll put traffic on there. We will put data on here. I will forget loads of things, so just, right, I think we're more or less ready to push back, aren't we? Let's request pushback, and then when GSX is ready, we can push back. 110 passengers with hand luggage only. Yes, according to self-loading cargo, there's only 10 passengers on. The loading bit's the less. Ice warning. Do we want to be de-iced? Yes, let's be de-iced.
The icing vehicles are coming now.
Very good. Thank you very much. Let's be de-iced. Come on, de-icing vehicles. I've noticed that so you can look inside the aircraft as well, which is nice on this. I know you can do it on the Phoenix. You can't do it on the fly-by-wire, I don't think. But yeah, it's a very wacky colour scheme. So you can walk down here. In the Phoenix, you can walk through the door and go straight through into the cockpit. You can't on this. It's just a picture. Have we closed the doors? I don't even know they've closed doors. Let's have a look. Let's have a peep. Oh, yeah, door is closed, so that's good. Yeah, so the graphics on this door are not brilliant. I suppose. Yeah, they're a bit rubbish. No smoking in a lavatory, but you can't open this door. I don't think you can even go through it. Oh, you can. And now I can't get back out, which is very frustrating. You can get in, but you can't get out. Right. Let's get in the seat. Boom. So, oh yeah, we're waiting for de-icing, aren't we? Come on, de-icing people. We've got all day. Oh, spoilers sticking up a bit. Is that due to the frost? Am I flying VOR to Dublin? Is that what you're saying? I'm just doing the flight plan there. Just drive through everything. Straight into a wing. Straight through engine. Whoa, nice. Oh look, he just drives straight through the aircraft. No keeping him back. Do you not know where the aircraft is, you fools?
Confirm aircraft is ready for treatment.
I don't know what sort of fluid. Let's just have fluid 1. 75%.
We begin treatment now and observe. Fluid type 1. Concentration at 75%. I will call you back when ready.
Thank you. I think. Holy shit, that's loud. That is very loud. And that's GSX, that's not Microsoft Flight Sim, is it? Okay, so they are spraying our wings to de-ice them. Nice job, man. Are they actually spraying them? Oh, yeah, they are.